Okay, and we're up. So I know we're starting a bit later than usual. That's I just realized I didn't tell the people on Facebook that. Wow. Okay. Sorry guys. I'm a bit sleepy, but we're gonna essentially be moving on from last week's stream today. And let me get the silhouette reference. So I'm just gonna embed it. And I'm gonna get the silhouette designs that we did last week. So this is a character sheet, and let's just make that small. Actually, no. Instead of making it smaller, let's bring that opacity down. And I just want it low enough so that I can still see it, but I can draw without getting my lines confused. So Photoshop just froze on me, so it actually did this before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open Krita, and we might actually do it in Krita today. While I'm working on that, let's see what's happened in the week since I was last streaming. It's actually been a pretty busy week. At least yesterday was pretty busy. Outside of that, I guess it's been pretty rough, I guess. I love how I sound like I don't know if it's been rough or not. But this says design template, so if I use it, I'll just create a custom document and create, and then let's see how that works. Okay, so we're in Krita. For some strange reason, Photoshop keeps freezing, and I don't really have time to figure it out on stream, so we're just gonna switch. Might have something to do with the 27 tabs I have opened in Chrome. So we'll see. Alright, so last week we finished up Enya's character silhouette and Paris character silhouette is pretty much complete. However, and I'm importing. However, I really want to high chart 1, and then I'm gonna go with hair silhouettes. Can I change how I'm viewing this? Okay, so this says list view. I had high hopes that I'd be able to view it like icons because I made a boo-boo and no, I don't know which one of these. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right here. Hair design. So I'm gonna open these two files and add them. And we're just gonna zoom out, so. And Krita basically works like Photoshop on this level in that sorry about that. My mom wanted to talk to me about something. So, alright. So let me adjust Krita. I really wish I was using Photoshop right now. Reason being, it just occurred to me why. So, same shortcuts as in Photoshop. That was Control-T just now to activate the transform tool. I guess the only thing with Krita is that Krita actually has a different set of transform tools. It has a lot more tools in its Docker that are highly specialized for things that are really just shortcut keys in Photoshop. But we'll see how that goes. So let's go here, zoom in, and I'm moving my layer. I'm going to open my brush presets Docker, and I'm saying Docker. In Photoshop we know them as panels, but I'm saying Dockers because that's what it's called in Krita. So let's go down here and brush presets, and there are all my stuff. So I said I was gonna do the Okay, so I'm switching to the brush tool. I'm at 60% opacity. I don't want that. I want regular or 100%. And there. And I want the default colors. Good. So, I really think perhaps I should start with Enya, since she's more fresh in my mind. So I'm doing a quick sketch of Enya, and I've already kind of, all my characters have these sort of cocked ears. So all my characters have these sort of cocked ears. I'm not sure what kind of eyes I want them to have, but I'm basically just gonna draw. And if I remember correctly, and I'm measuring now, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta keep my proportions locked. and I'm hitting E to turn this brush into eraser mode. And you can do this, I suspect, with most any brush in Krita. So if you hit E, you do that, and you can turn it in eraser mode. So I'm switching, and I just want to get the proportions down. I don't have the proportions in my head just yet. So she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads tall. Call that 5.5 heads if we include her pigtails. And let's see. So I'm gonna try I say try. I'm thinking of giving her a sort of wide-eyed look. So, but I want it slightly sharp. I haven't worked out her story yet or anything like that, so again, all of these are sort of preliminary. And I'm gonna zoom in because I can't actually see this. It would help if I put my glasses on. It would help a lot if I put my glasses on. So, oh, there we go. Look at that. A whole new world on the site. So we hit E. And Krita is really taking advantage of my learned habits from Photoshop. What just happened? Okay. I made the brush too small. I was wondering. And right now what's upsetting me is perspective of her eye. And I know exactly why. It's because I haven't worked out the head shape properly. So let's do that first. Kind of solidify where we're going with that. And if that's her cheek, her eye is there. That goes there. Yep. And that makes more sense. I'm not sure if she's got a small nose. I know her financial situation is better than Parry. And this is simply because of how she dresses. I'm thinking perhaps this is the first time I'm kind of really drawing lips in this style. This style as a whole is really specifically for this project, so I'm trying my best. She already looks sort of angry, and that's not what I'm going for. And I think it's because I have her lips downturned and I've added like this sharpness to her eyes. But of the two, Enya would be the angry character, so let's just try her with an angry face, and then I'll try her with a... Alright. Now I know why my computer's giving issues. Should fix. Should be fixed right about now. Okay, so... I'm giving her a very, this is kind of like a curved bang. And the reason why I'm drawing it like this is because Enya's hair isn't straight, it's natural. And when you do bangs like this with natural hair, you're kind of more like shaping it as opposed to, just combing it over. It's more technically involved. So I really just decided on her hair texture for that. So that's where she's at. And this is just the first sketch over. I will have to go through and do a... What is it? Oh. We'll have to go through and do a cleanup sketch over this. So let's draw her bow. And I know exactly what kind of bow it is. It's like that Minnie Mouse bow. And that goes there. So the other half of the bow is actually right here. I just realized I'm changing the style a bit. So let's go here. And her hair is 3 oblong circles. So let's do that with her bow. This side as well. The butterfly bow. Okay, and so we've got her head. So again, let's move this. Over here. And she's got this very, like I said, the triangle shape is there, so that's her head. And the second is right here. And I'm measuring it from there, so if you have a first one here, second one there, then it's her neck. Neck is about 2/3 of that space. And her torso actually ends just below the second, about 1/3 of the way. And she's got strong shoulders, even though they're thin. Like I said, we're refining the silhouette now. She's got that very big semicircular hoop skirt. So we're gonna fill that in right now. And this process at the moment is really just looking at the silhouette and taking the key points from it. I'm not following it as closely as some others would, because this is about to be the... I hesitate to say the word final, because that's kind of like a curse. Saying the word final is something of a curse when you're designing, because you usually end up with about 18 finals or 18 final versions of the same thing. And so right, and just cleaning those lines just a little bit. And now what we're doing is drawing her dress. Okay, anything else I want to add to this? No, that seems to be it. I'm doing a very and her arms are really just 2 cylinders, very skinny cylinders. There's not really a lot of shape here. I'm going to zoom in to make sure I'm getting her hand correctly. So first things first is to clean up the area where I'm going to put it. So I'm going to erase some of this messy line work and give myself all of this space to work with. And her skirt is actually too long. So I'm going to erase that later, but right now let's focus on her hands. Alrighty then, so let's turn off eraser mode. I always have to make sure that's off. And I'm studying hands again, so let's talk about the proportion of hands. Your hands are generally as big as your face. I'm not doing that here. I might make her hands slightly bigger, but your hands are generally the same size as your face. If you split your hand in half, your palm should be the same length as your fingers, half and half. And then, so that's that, first half, second half. And then your fingers are in a 2/3 ratio. What I mean by 2/3 is that once you make the first marking for the knuckle, this next length, the next knuckle, is actually 2/3 of this length right here. So about here. And whatever is left over is 2/3 of that length. So I actually made this last one there. And you can change this length up. This is the ideal ratios. And as we all know, ideal ratios don't always exist out in nature. They're there for the most part, but they're not the only things that exist out in nature. And so here, and this will help give me the rough of her hand. Like I said, I'm relearning this whole process of hands, so just see with me. Because I learned it incorrectly the first time around. And so, gotta make sure we get it. There we go. So that's a quick sketch. That looks really bad, but we'll fix it up on the second sketch. I'm not going to torment myself with that. The thing I'm going to torment myself with is this proportion. Again, I drew her skirt. Her skirt is actually too long according to the rough proportions I did on the silhouette. That's the wrong bar. Her skirt is a little below the third headline. So that's the first, second, and third. So her skirt is more here than down there. So let's erase that. And B. So if that is the third headline, we're gonna do like so, and then we draw 6, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm gonna keep it at 6. And then I'm gonna put the circles in. I haven't decided if these circles are details or lace or what. Probably it's just going to be detail. And her hands are actually really bothering me. So away you go. I'll have to put some concentrated effort into those hands. Okay, and now for her legs. So her legs are literally just like her feet, rectangles. I might put an indentation in for the knee. So there we go. There we go, stronger shapes than I had before. And this is okay. She's got on ballet flats. So let's put up with that. But she's also got on socks. So that affects the silhouette as well. I really like slouchy socks on a whole, but it's not just my personal preference. Her socks are double folded, and what I mean by, for those of you who don't know what double folded are, it's kind of how we wear our socks when we go to school here. So you pull your socks all the way up and then you fold them once and then you fold them twice, and so they become double folded. So it's not just my personal preference. A lot of us wear our socks like this, particularly when we're going to school. Otherwise, I think I've just seen people wear ankle socks. I think I want to move her knee up. I just realized that I drew her leg as if it started from here when actually it starts somewhere in here, around where the third hit is, so at this line. So the knee is actually right here. And let's do that. Not sure what that is. Disappear for a moment, please. Thank you. So let me draw just a big, yep. Yep, I confused the lines on this side as well. Okay. And that's basically it. I think I might drop her hair because I realized I made it too big. And I like this kind of hanging off feeling that she has in this one. But we can always try it again. The whole point of this is to draw her and get her final silhouette, so we'll see what she looks like. Her facial features in particularly. So the kneecap goes in, then there's the fat, and it comes down into bone. Knee and knees, double folded socks. And then whoa, ha! That's bad. Ooh, that's bad. Pretend you didn't see that. Drawing these two different sizes. The feet are also as big as the head, but based on that's going to go up. That actually goes all the way around to the back. That's why it looks wrong. I was not, whoa. Okay. Not sure what just happened. Give me a sec. I think I... Okay, I know what happened. I imported them as animation frames so I could keep them on different layers. So I accidentally scrolled through the frames just now. So we're coming here, and I'm on the wrong layer, so we're switching. And again, this is Krita. Not my usual Photoshop, simply because Photoshop is crashing on me. That's why Krita and I are having this. I wouldn't even call it a discussion. We're having a fight. Krita and I are having a fight. So this goes all the way around to the back. And then coming from the back, like I said, value funds. Will you stop? I want you to behave like a good drawing program. Sometimes you have to scold your drawing programs. And so I don't like her feet. Maybe the next thing I need to make a study of after hands is feet. But this is her so far.